Hey everyone, welcome to another Smash or Pass video. I don't need these on. But this is our first video after our donation reward appreciation week. So you were seeing this on Saturday, but I'm recording this during the week just to get it out of the way. But yeah, um, this is kind of just a video I wanted to make, and I didn't want to wait anymore. But like I said, this is you're not seeing this until after the appreciation week is technically over. So, yeah, this is a Tekken Smasher Pass. We have done many Smasher Passes now, but we haven't done it for my favorite fighting game franchise yet. So, like other Smasher Passes, we have our categories here. We have Smash Pass and then Super Smash and Super Pass, as well as the Child/Animal category. So it's all pretty self-explanatory. Super Pass or Super Smash and Super Pass are for the like extreme cases, like for Super Smash are basically like the top tippy top tier, and Super Pass are like the ones who it's like, yeah, fuck them. Literal Child/Animal category is pretty self-explanatory. Now, I know the vast majority of Tekken characters pretty well, I would say. Not necessarily perfectly, but well enough. There are a couple characters on this list I already know that I don't 100% recognize, or I just never paid a lot of attention to. And there are two characters on this list who I think are at the very end who I don't know at all because they were from the mobile game. And I never played the mobile game, and the characters were never even outside of that in any capacity. So, and I think one of them never even actually debuted before the mobile game was shut down. But either way, we are going to just get into this. So we also have the guest characters on here, as noted by Akuma from Street Fighter. Um, so Akuma would definitely be a pass for me. Just not at all interested in all of that. Never been my thing. Some people might be attracted to Akuma. I'm not gonna shame. Not for me. So next we have Alex. Alex, the raptor, is an animal, like a literal animal. Yes, lab created or cloned or whatever. Still literally a raptor. Like, come on. Next, after that, we have Elisa Boskonovich. Elisa is an android, and she is best friends with Ling Xiaoyu. And she's super fucking adorbs. Elisa, being an android, is one of those kind of weird characters. It's like, how do you categorize an android who, like, is maybe a couple years old, technically speaking? Plus, she's, a robot, by all accounts. How do you categorize something like that? Especially in a Smash or Pass list. Well, my view on it is you just adjust the idea that, okay, let's see how to put this. For any character, you assume that they have the capability. Let's put it that way. That the capability of Smash exists. Taking that into account, Elisa is presumed to be around the same age as Ling Xiaoyu, and currently Xiaoyu is an adult. She started off as a teenager, but we are accounting for like current ages and whatnot. So I believe she's 18 or 19 currently, and so we would be accounting for that. And again, Elisa would be right around the same age. She's 19 in 6, 7, and 8. She was 18 in Tekken 4. So she's been an adult for a while, actually. Longer than even I thought. So Elisa counts. So I'm sorry for that long thing just to explain that. Elisa counts. And I would say Smash. I think she's super pretty. I think, like, yeah, very much so. So next we get to Ogre and True Ogre. Um, Very little is known about that all, but considering the fact that Jun Kazuma is going to be in the new game, maybe we'll find out more about Ogre finally. I don't know. That being said, Ogre is a smash. Like, the dude is built. He would, it would be rough, and you'd probably die in the end, but hey, it would be not the worst way to go. True Ogre is a super pass though. Just no. Um, you could almost consider True Ogre like animal, but it's not. It's more of a demon, more of like this demonic entity. So it's like it technically has an intellect, so I'm not really counting it as an animal. Anyway, Angel, literal angel, laser eye powers. I don't think anyone would complain about putting a literal angelic being in Smash. So next we get to the Irish assassin sisters, Nina and Anna Williams. They are made to be the kind of femme fatale, sexy characters in the game, and yeah, I would put both of them in Smash, but surprising people, I would put Anna above Nina. In fact, that's where I would put them currently on here. I actually think Anna is more attractive. Nina's still very attractive, but yeah, just in personal preference, I like Anna more. So next we get to King 2 and Armor King. And this list is the most comprehensive list I found on here. But it still only shows the second king. It doesn't show the first king as well. It's like, does the person who made this not realize there were two kings? Like, there's both Kunimitsu's on here. Kunimitsu 1 and 2 is on this list, but not both kings? Only King 2 and Armor King? Armor King's a completely different person, by the way. It's just like, that's just odd. But okay. Either way, they're both Smash. I don't... Part of it is probably the physique. Part of it is probably the silliness of the Jaguar head. Definitely a Smash. Also, using those wrestling moves in bed might be pretty nice. The question is, where would I put them? Personally, I like regular King more than Armor King. The entire edgy look Armor King has isn't as big of a thing for me, so I'm putting Armor King at the bottom. Regular King, I think I'm going to put right above Anna. I think that's where I'm going to put them, yeah. Next we have Asuka Kazuma. Somehow related to the Kazuma / Mishima bloodline. We have no idea how yet still. It has just not been explained yet. But Asuka, yeah. Clearly Asuka would be a really good character to just... We all love Asuka. Asuka is kind of a interesting character, though, because it's never entirely been clear. And I'm trying to check here. I want to make this clear. Okay, according to this, in her first appearance in Tekken 5, she was 17. But in Tekken 6 and beyond, she is an adult. Okay. Because we know Tekken 6, 7, and 8 take place right around the same time or whatnot. So yeah. So she is an adult. Okay. And going for later, we know that Lily is about the same age as her, so yeah. I'm gonna put her in Smash just below Angel. Beck Dosan. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him actually just above Anna. He has this definite Silver Fox energy that usually isn't entirely my thing, but for him it just does it for me. Bob and Slim Bob. The idea for Slim Bob, by the way, is ridiculous. It's like he literally didn't need it. That's kind of the point of his character. Like, he has the speed even at his size. Speed and weight. Slim Bob is literally an inferior version of him. Bob is going to be on the Smash, but I'm going to put him below Nina. Slim Bob, I'm going to say pass, actually. It's just like, I don't like Slim Bob. Next we get to, I believe his name is Bruce Irvin, I want to say. He hasn't been in the games in a long time. Has he been in the games since 5? I can't remember. But it's been a long time since he's been in the games. I think I'm gonna say pass. I'll put him at the top of pass because he's kind of on the edge for me. But it's just like I never really saw like a sexual appeal to him personally. Now we have oh, why the fuck is your name escaping me? Brian Fury. Zombie cyborg. Literally. Zombie cyborg. Also, he's absolutely fucking insane. I would say super pass. I don't want him anywhere near me in bed. I just no. I like using him as a character. He's fun, but no. Claudio Serafino. I'm just gonna slip him right up there. He's really, really hot. My dude reminds me of Maxi from Soul Calibur, and that's a good thing. Combat is a literal, like, training robot. Not a child/animal, but I kind of count it in the same realm. It's not, like, a sentient being, and that kind of, like, is just in that same kind of category, so. Next we have Jin and Devil Jin. A lot of people say Jin is super hot, and I never understood that. It's like, I don't get it. Maybe it's just personal appeal, but, I mean, I wouldn't put him, I'd put him there, but, and Devil Jin is just like, yeah, probably right under Jin. It's just like, does not appeal to me at all. On the other hand, his grandmother, Kazumi Mishima, is fucking gorgeous. Kazumi is one of the most attractive characters in this series, in my opinion. She is just designed to be drop dead gorgeous. And it's kind of unfair. She definitely goes above Claudio. As for her devil form, I'd probably put her right there. Here's another super pass, kind of in the same realm as True Ogre. Dr. Boskanovich, I guess just pass. It's like, I wouldn't say super pass, like that would just be mean for a lot of reasons. He's a good dude. It's like, I just not attracted to him in that way. And the age thing is not a factor, by the way, because that's a stupid thing to base that on. Next we have Sergei Dragunov. I love using Dragunov. He's a great character to play as. I wouldn't fuck him. He seems a little too intense for me. I'm gonna put him right under Devil Jin. Eddie Gordo, yes, please. Eddie Gordo has like kind of this just really cool hotness to him. I'm gonna put Eddie probably right under Devil Kazumi. And then Tiger Jackson, his alternate form, personality. It's Eddie. It's just Eddie again. Like, let's just be honest here. Tiger Jackson. The 70s disco style isn't really my thing as much, but I'm still gonna put him above Nina. Right there under Ogre. Christy Montero, I always had a big crush on growing up. I always liked Christy a lot. Currently, I would put her probably between Asuka and Elisa. Eliza. If I'm being completely honest, Eliza had such little impact on me in terms of design and in just character in any way, shape, or form. She's a pass. Just nothing about her design is interesting at all to me. I'm not going to put her at the bottom of pass, but I won't put her at the top. I'll put her right there. I can never remember how to pronounce this guy's name. He's one of the DLC characters for Tekken 7. I can't pronounce his name at all, but I know who he is. He is so unreasonably intense. He scares me. He's a super pass. He just scares me. I don't even think he's a bad guy, actually. I don't remember what his lore is, because one, he's a newer character. Two, I have honestly not played Tekken 7 much at all. So to be fair, it's like, and I've never played any of the DLC stuff, so he's newer to me as well. It's just I don't think he was a bad guy, but at the same time, he is so ridiculously intense and he scares me. Fang, on the other hand, is kind of a bad guy. He's kind of shitty. Also, I'm just not at all attracted to him. It's like, maybe I could see why other people might be, but no, not for me. Ganryu? Ganryu is correct, right? I kind of like him. I kind of think he has a certain level of attractiveness to him. If we're just counting this look specifically, I would say probably the bottom of Smash. It's like, the dude is a good dude. He's super nice. He has a good heart and everything. I like him, but not much to put him any higher. We have another guest character next, Geese Howard. No. Just, no, I'll put him there. Next we have, I believe this is just a robot, so, yeah. Also, another dinosaur with Gon. Now, before we go on, though, we also have the Jacks here. Also, it only includes Jack 7 and Prototype Jack, not any of the other Jack models, which is a little disappointing. But Prototype Jack is definitely just basically a robot. But do you count regular Jack as a full-on android? Because we know Jack has intellect, at least the main Jack that has been through in story modes and all. But I don't know if that Jack still exists. I don't know if there is. I think the Jacks we're seeing now are just the robots. So I'm going to count them for that. But next we go on to Heihachi Mishima. The big kind of mascot character, I guess you could say, of Tekken. He's a pass for me. I can see why some people would say, like, he's a sexy grandpa or something like that. Not for me. I'm gonna put him just below Bruce. And Jinpachi, really the same vibes, but the issue is Jinpachi's also scary. Like, Heihachi's just a dumbass. Jinpachi scares me. I would not want to be near him, much less have sex with him. I'll put him there. After that, we have Walrong. In honestly his worst look. I do not like this look for Walrong at all. I'm glad that they went back to more classic in the new game. That's coming out, but they've already revealed what he looks like. But Walrong in general is definitely he's still sexy. He's a smash. So just counting general Walrong, not necessarily that specific look, I'd probably put him just below his master, Beck. Josie Rizal. Now, this is one I have to check because I actually have no idea how old Josie is. I actually really like using her, though. I will say that. But I definitely need to check here. Because I just have no clue. And honestly, with her appearance, she could be a teenager, but she could also be an adult. I have no clue. Okay, I'm seeing a couple different things here. One thing I'm seeing here is that her age is unknown and is presumed to be anywhere between 16 and 19. I'm seeing another that's saying she's about 20 to 22. But none of these are from, like, official sources. I'm not seeing anything in terms of official source. Let me check the fandom page, because that's going to be the most, This says unknown. Okay. So it seems, though, from the unofficial sources, it seems that the most likely age is somewhere between 17 and 22. Which means that most people view her as an adult. Because there's only one age in there that could be underage. So I'm going to presume she's an adult, because I've always seen her as a young adult myself. I wanted to check, and there is no actual answer, but so I'm going to count her as that, and I would put her in pass. Because the thing is, I would feel bad. And it's not even a thing of like, oh, she looks young or anything. It's just like, she's one of those characters that I would rather, like, you know, take care of and make sure she's just doing okay and, you know, having a good day and everything. It's like, just the idea of having, like, sex with her just feels weird to me. I guess I'll put her right about there. I guess it's just like, again, it's just like, I feel more like protective of her than like attracted to her. Next we have Michelle Chang, who's only in the first couple games, I think. Might not even be in number one. Michelle Chang is a smash, but not too high. I'd put her right above Bob, I think. But then we have Julia Chang and her alter ego, JC. Now, they're literally the same person. The only difference is one is wearing a lucha costume. But they're literally the same person. So they will be matched up together, but they will also be specifically organized based on just their design, I guess. Both of them are going to be pretty high. I've always had a bit of a crush on Julia. I'm going to put her just under Eddie. Her JC costume, I do love pro wrestling, and I do love her luchadora costume. But I actually like her regular look a little better, especially in Tekken 7. I think she's fucking adorable here. So next we go to Jun Kazuma and Unknown. Again, same person. Unknown is only in the Tekken Tag games, and it is directly confirmed in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 that she is Jun. Now, as to whether or not this will be canon to the main series is kind of up in the air, and probably not. But for the case of the characters here, they are the same person, so I'll give them the same treatment as Julia and JC. June, I would probably put down here below King. As for her unknown persona, it's like, I don't know what it is about this look, but it does something for me. A little bit above regular June, but I am still counting them in as the same person together. So next we have Katarina Alves, who is a newer character who is ridiculously smoking hot. Like, again, definitely designed to be. It's like that. It's just kind of unfair how hot she is. In fact, it's not even just like, oh, I would smash her. It's also like, I want to be her. I want to look as hot as she does. I feel jealous. But yes, I would definitely also smash her. I'm going to put her under Julia / JC only because I have had like an actual more crush on her. I wouldn't put Katarina above Eddie, though. Like, Katarina still would never be above Eddie. Julia is just above her because of personal preference, I guess you could say. Kazuya is a big no. Kazuya, just no. Just no. I'll put him just below Geese Howard. It's like there's just a lot of things that are a no about that. Okay, so next, Kuma and Panda are just bears. They're just bears. They're adorable, but they're just bears. So next we have Kunimitsu and Kunimitsu 2. So we have both of the Kunimitsus, which again is weird that we didn't get both of the kings, but whatever. Also, hold on. Okay. So Kunimitsu 2, I think, is actually exceptionally more attractive. But both of them are super hot, nonetheless. They are both smash. Kunimitsu 1, I would probably put between Warong and Beck Dosan. Kunimitsu 2, however, the current Kunimitsu, I would probably put just under Katarina. Like, she's that hot, for sure. Lars Alexanderson is a big no. Not a super pass, but a pass for sure. He just is like, he's not unattractive. It's just, he is very much not my type. Let's just put it that way. Next we have Martial Law and Forest Law. The father-son duo here, based off of Bruce Lee and everything. Yeah, obviously. Let's be honest here. Martial Law, I would put probably just above Asuka. Forrest, probably just below Christie. Marshall is more attractive to me, just personally. Forrest is definitely up there, but not as much so. After that, we have Li Xiaolong and his alter ego, Violet. Li is hot, and he knows he's hot. But he's not, like, the hottest for me. I would put him above June and Unknown. And Violet is just him with glasses and different outfit and hair color. They're, again, just like with June and Unknown and so on and so forth, same person. Next we have Lei Wulong, whose look has changed quite notably, actually. But Lei Wulong, based off of Jackie Chan, like Martial Law was based off of Bruce Lee, I would put him in Smash, but I would put him lower currently. I'd put him just below Warong. Um, Leo Kleisen, on the other hand, she is stunning, if I'm being completely honest. Leo is really, really pretty, really fucking cute. I really like her. Also, I really like playing as her. I'm gonna put her just below Law. Leroy, he can get it. Leroy's got that swagger. He's got a sexy silver fox swagger to him. I'm gonna put Leroy, actually I think even above martial law. I'll put him just below Kunimitsu too. Lily is an interesting character because she is my favorite Tekken character, hands down. In terms of usability, she is my favorite character to play as, but she's also my favorite in terms of personality. Her cutscenes with Asuka are fucking amazing. I love them so much. Oh, sorry about that. I love their banter and their like rivalry, and like everyone in the known universe, I ship the shit out of them because there is so much tension between them. It is not funny. Um, but here's the interesting thing. I'm weirdly not that attracted to her. Like, I'm attracted to her. She's definitely a smash, but not as much as a lot of these other characters. In fact, I would actually put her just below Beck. She's my favorite character in the series, but I would not put her high in the smash tier. It's really weird. It's just like, again, she's definitely one of those characters I would more love to look like. Hell, I even styled my hair like that for a time. But she is definitely still a smash. Next we have Lucky Chloe, another character who I need to check. Because she could be anywhere between being a teenager and being like in her mid-20s, and I would believe it. Let's see here. We know she's a cosplay idol. That doesn't say anything, though. Okay, according to what I'm seeing here, is that she was underage in her first appearance. But, like, I guess 2 years have passed since then. In-game, in-universe, at least 2 years have passed. So she is considered to be an adult. Okay. Lucky Chloe is a cutie. She's probably around the same age as Xiaoyu, actually. That would make sense. She's probably right around the same age as Xiaoyu. I would put her probably just below Leo. Craig Marduk would absolutely fucking destroy me, and I would thank him for it. Craig Marduk is one of those characters who I'm not attracted to in terms of just appearance, but I'm attracted to in terms of the fact that, like I said, he would fucking destroy me in bed, and I would be okay with it. I don't know, something about him, it's just like, it's pure sexual attraction, pure carnal attraction, not based on his facial features or anything, not based on anything else. But because of not having that other stuff, I can't really put him super high. I'm gonna put him between Leo and Lucky Chloe. Master Raven, probably just below King. Yeah, I think that's where I would put her. Miguel Caballero Rojo? Yeah, this dude, like, yeah, he's pretty high up there. I don't think he's as hot as Claudio is. But he's really up there for me. I'm gonna put him above even Katarina, and that's saying a lot. He's hot. Ling Xiaoyu. Speaking of, we talked about her and her best friend Miharu, who is the same age as her. Yeah, probably right around this area. I'm gonna put her right under Warong and Miharu right under her. Yeah, I think that's about right. Next, we have Mokujin and Tetsujin, literal training dummies. In the same vein as the robots, they're not really sentient creatures. Negan and Noctis are next. Two more guest characters. Both of which are a pass for me. It's like, I don't know anything about Noctis. I'm not a Final Fantasy fan. I guess just based on looks, though, I'll put him at the top of pass at least. Negan, it's like I never got that far in Walking Dead, but I've heard people talk about him enough to where I know enough. And while I like Jeffrey Dean Morgan and do acknowledge that he is attractive, I am very much actively anti-attracted to him. In other words, like, it is very much like a black void of attraction. There is nothing there. In fact, I am actively unattracted to him. I would put him probably just above Brian, though, because Brian is, the zombie cyborg thing as well. Paul Phoenix is a pass. Never been attracted to him. Never been my thing. I'll put him just below Devil Jin. Regular Raven, as opposed to Master Raven, also a pass. Doesn't really do much for me, but I'll put him there. Okay, Kangaroo. We have a literal kangaroo here. For Roger and Roger Jr. Two kangaroos, actually. Next, we have Lily's butler, who I actually don't know the name of. He probably has one. I just don't know it. I'd put him above Dr. Boskanovich, but he's still in the pass. I'll put him between Kazuya and Geese Howard. Next, we have Shaheen. Have you seen the live-action Aladdin remake, with the sexy Jafar? Shaheen legitimately reminds me of sexy Jafar from that movie. In the funniest way, but also, Shaheen is fucking hot as hell. Him, Miguel, and Claudio are probably the three hottest guys in these games. I actually think I'm more attracted to him than I am Claudio. Yeah, in fact, I actually think he's above even Kazumi. You know what? I'm putting him as our first Super Smash. I am really that attracted to him. It's like I'm kind of realizing that right now, and it's surprising me. Like, my God, he is just gorgeous. Like, look at his facial structure. I know you can't see it too well, but, like, God, he is just so pretty. I mean, I'd let him smash me all day, every day. Like, goddamn. Steve Fox. Moving on. Steve Fox, lower smash, but still smash. I'd probably put him just under Miharu. Wang Jinrei, I think is his name. Pass, I don't know, right above Heihachi, I guess. Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu is a ninja and everything, and I don't know if he's supposed to be human or not. I don't know what he's supposed to be. I don't think anyone. I think that's the point. This incarnation has tentacles, though. That's nice. He's an absolute fucking weirdo. That could be fun in bed. Experimentation, trying new things. I'm gonna weirdly put him in Smash. I'm just going with it. Fuck it. He's right above Kunimitsu 1. I can't put him higher than that, but he's got to be there. Zafina. Zafina is definitely a smash. I'm going to put her just above Marduk, I think. I think that's a good place for her. And then we have Lydia Sobieski, the Prime Minister of Poland, and a karate master, who is our second Super Smash. She is super buff and really fucking hot to me. When I first saw her, like, reveal trailer or whatnot, I'm just, like, watching this, I'm like, hi, mommy. Like, I was down bad for her. She has, like, obviously other girls in this are muscular for obvious reasons, being martial artists and being in a fighting game and everything, but she's, I think, one of the only ones who has, like, super actively noticeable muscular structure to her. Like, you look at someone like Julia Chang, and she's like, you wouldn't call her buff. You wouldn't call her a buff babe. You wouldn't call Leo buff. You wouldn't really call even Asuka. Asuka would be closer, but it's like Christy, June, Xiao Yu, Lily, Anna, Nina. It's like they're not really buff, but Lydia is buff. Now that being said, these are the two characters from the mobile game. I don't know anything about them in terms of anything. So I'm going to put them at the bottom of pass just because they are literal unknowns to me. And I can't judge anything based on them because of that. I'm not going to look up their entire lore and everything right here and now just to find out. So there you have it, though. I'm going to keep that as it is. I was debating whether or not I was going to move Kazumi, maybe even Claudio, up to Super Smash, but I think I'm going to keep that as it is. So there's our list. As you can see, we have the Super Passes down here. We have all the regular passes. All of these are in order still. And then we go into our Smashes. We had quite a lot of Smashes, but Tekken is full of hot characters. What can I say? Quite a lot of Smashes, and we have our 2 Super Smashes, with our number 1 being Shaheen, which really actually surprised me, like, genuinely. Like, I knew he was hot. I was definitely attracted to him. I knew that going into this. But when thinking about it and looking at him again here, it's like, yeah, it's just like something clicked for me, and it's like, god damn. Just, yes, please. He can be my King of Iron Fist, if you know what I mean. I can't believe I just said that. Oh my god. That might be one of the horniest things I've said in one of these. And I've said some pretty horny things in these. But oh my god. Also, that was hilarious just in general. Tell me who in Tekken you would smash or pass. Thank you for tuning in. This has gone off the rails. I'm Connie. I'm clearly super horny. I'm signing off. See y'all next time.